Hey there, girly. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be talking about why you won't make it. Because in reality, we all think, I'm not going to make it. I can't do it. This isn't going to happen for me. And you know why you're not going to make it, or why, people say you're not going to make it probably, is because they know that your fear is greater than your faith. They understand that you are more fearful to try. You are more fearful to even sometimes think that you can have better or do better for yourself. But in all honesty, we are most fearful of the inevitable. So we're most fearful about things that we can't stop, even if we try to. Okay, so, and what I mean by this, and before we dive in, and this is going to just be a quick video for you, but make sure to hit the like and subscribe and follow button. That way you can get all of the notifications when I make my new videos. Okay, so yes, your fear is greater than your faith that you have for yourself. And I know most of us probably are, I don't know what you believe in, if you believe in God, the universe, higher power, but most of us women actually do believe in someone guiding us, someone supporting us along our way, So, but sometimes we just let our fear stop us. We're afraid to grow. We're afraid to succeed. We're afraid to fail. But in all honesty, failure is a part of growth. And with failure also comes lessons. So we have to stop being fearful of failing, fearful of what could happen, fearful of what could go wrong, because like I said, the inevitable, none of us are gonna make it out of here. No one's getting out alive, okay? That's one. We all know that none of us are gonna make it, okay? Another thing is we know that we are going to get old at some point. Our youth is gonna be gone further down our life. We all know maybe we see ourselves buying, for sure getting a house one day, or for sure getting a car, having a family. These are all things that are inevitable for most of us with our life. But what happens is we're so afraid to start because we don't know where it's going to lead us, or we're afraid of failure because the person who said that you couldn't have that business or couldn't be successful is going to see the failure, But in all honesty, you are showing a lot more growth and resilience than they ever could. And so that's why they want to tell you that you're not going to make it, and that you can't make it, and that you're not going to make it because of the fear, because they know that their fear has stopped them and they didn't make it. So learning also how most of the people in our lives are walking projections. What people are putting out is what they're getting back as well too. So, if people are putting out fear and worry and lack and doubt, naturally they're going to get those things back as well. But you have to make sure that you don't fall victim to the trap of their projections that they are putting onto you, if that makes sense. Because I know what it is like to have someone tell you and break you down every day and make you feel unvaluable, make you feel unworthy, make you feel unloved, unseen. And it came from the people closest to me. It came from the people that I grew up with, and even as close as, in my own home, from my parents, even from siblings. So I know what it's like to feel that way and to let those voices and the thoughts overtake you sometimes. But that's why I'm here to help you understand that you can make it, and you can beat not only the voices of others, but the voices that come from our own self sometimes. Because like I said, most of the time, the voices that we're hearing or the things that are being projected onto us, they stick with us. And you've heard the saying, excuse me, you've probably heard the saying, someone can tell you, people could probably be giving you compliments all day long, oh my God, your hair's so pretty, oh you look so nice, oh you look like you've been working out, oh your business looks like it's going so well. People can give us compliments all day long, and sometimes we don't even genuinely appreciate those how we should. But what we will focus on is the one negative thing that someone says to us, whether they left that on a YouTube comment or they left a mean didn't comment on TikTok, or, or maybe wasn't being the most nicest person to you, whatever the case may be. Sometimes we just focusing on the negative, focusing on someone saying why you can't make it, or how you're not going to make it, obviously it will, like I said, can overtake you. But learning to differentiate their voices and who has been saying those things to you, you also have to look at the person who's saying the things to you. You do have to look at their life and see where they're coming from, because most of the time, and I'm not saying this to sound mean, but most of the time when people are coming for you negatively or speaking badly on you, it's because they're in a bad position, or it's because their life doesn't look as good, so because and that's another, it's so, like I said, it's so funny, all the cliche sayings that we've learned when we were younger and how they apply to our life now. But if someone was really happy with themselves, happy with their life, happy with their progress and their business, they wouldn't be attacking you or coming at you, so like, differentiate and learn about your emotions, okay? Young women, older women, whatever the case may be. Even if you're middle age, okay? I'm 27, so fixing to be 30. But one thing I have learned is to control your emotions. And like I said, also differentiate the voices that are coming. Are they projections that other people have put on you? And I'm going to do a whole video on labels, the labels that we give ourselves, the labels that other people have given us. And I'm going to help you learn how to take some of those labels off and how to put your own labels that you really enjoy and that do define you as your person. So, okay, like I said, I'm going to keep this video short. I just wanted to tell you why you won't make it. Why they say you won't make it is because of your fear. And some of them may be right. Maybe you are going to give up and you're not going to keep trying or keep pushing. But I encourage you not to do that. I encourage you, like I said, to differentiate the voices, and even your own voices, learn how to block them out, because like I said, this is all inevitable. No matter what, we're gonna fail. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna die at one point. We're not gonna be here on this earth. So with the time that you have here, how are you going to spend it? What are you going to do with it? Because don't let them say, oh, you're not going to make it, whenever we have 100+ years to make it. So even if you're 40, 50, 27, even if you're 17, heck, if you're 14 watching this video, okay, you are going to make it and not on someone else's timeline. So get the timelines out of your head. I have said this on previous videos that I used to think I was going to have my life all together, have kids, have marriage, have everything by the time I was 22. I don't have none of that. I'm 27, and I'm proud that I don't have a big house payment. I'm proud that I don't have an expensive car payment, and I am proud that I haven't had kids yet, because I've been learning myself, and I've been learning about me and what I truly want out of life in order for me to actually love another life whenever it is time for that. So, but learn how to let go of the fear, learn how to work past the fear. So obviously it's a lot, like you may be, it's a lot easier said than done, Kristen. How do I do that? All you have to do is talk yourself through it, okay? You don't need to go talk to your friend about it. You don't need to go tell anyone about it. You need to actually talk to yourself, talk to God, like I said, talk to the universe, whatever you believe in, write it down, do what you have to do to work past the fear, because at the end of the day, you also have to ask yourself, is it true? Okay, so whatever you're feeling, if it's true, ask yourself, is it true? Because there's a lot of times that invasive thoughts and intrusive thoughts come to our mind, and we're quick to believe those thoughts, and half of those thoughts aren't even true. And I'll give you an example. A lot of us have boyfriends, husbands, okay, or maybe you have a friend or someone, okay, but whenever those intrusive thoughts come in, that's like, oh, so-and-so doesn't love me, or so-and-so doesn't care about me, ask yourself, like, is it true? And half the time be like, oh no, like, I know he loves me, like he washed the dishes and and did the lot, or went and bought me something. Like, ask yourself if the questions that, if the negative intrusive thoughts that are coming to your mind, if they're yours, if they're someone else's, if you heard someone else say those to you, okay, that's the first step. And then taking yourself through it, asking yourself the question and figuring out the answer is the next step. Once you do that, then you're able to be like, oh my God, like that was a very intrusive thought, because half of our thoughts that come to us, they're not ours sometimes. Sometimes people send us negativity, whatever the case may be. But but I just want to help you understand that your fear will be a reason that you don't make it if you let the fear overtake you and overturn your thoughts, your ideas, and overturn your life, because that's literally what it does. And we're not meant to live in fear. We are meant to live in abundance and happiness and peace and love. We're not meant to live in negative emotions such as fear, jealousy, worry, anger, all of those things, okay? So I hope this video helps. Okay, like I said, I'm going to dive in deeper on imposter syndrome and on labels and just things that we have been given to ourselves. And this plays hand in hand when it comes to our lash business. It really does. So like I said, it's more than lashes. This helps us with business as well, and learning how to move forward and get to those desired results that you're truly looking for within your life. Okay, so like I said, I hope this video helps. If you have any comments, make sure and drop them below. Check out the description below to follow me on all the other platforms, and of course hit the like, subscribe, and follow button, and I will see you on the next video.